This past week, I sat down with a program in the city of Troy called Pathstone, and they serve 18 to 24-year-old at-risk youth. This is how it went. 84 Ferry Street had a really dope program called Pathstone. It's a young adult reentry partnership program for anybody that's in our community between the ages of 18 and 24 years old. It's a really dope program, and I'm hoping that people come and interact with these guys because it's a lot of dope opportunities.
Hi, my name's Matt Richardson. I serve as the regional administrator here for the Pathstone Corporation's Albany, Troy location. I'm looking to identify 18 to 24-year-olds who've been involved in the judicial system, past or present, or have had other at-risk behaviors such as a high school dropout. If you live in Albany, Troy, Manans, Watervliet, or Rensselaer, stop by, give us a call. We're located at 84 Ferry Street here in Troy. My phone number is 518-545-9254. We can hook you up with Hudson Valley Community College short-term training and certification programs in like your trades, HVAC, plumbing, welding, things of that nature. There's a whole slew of stuff. It's all free. All it costs is your time and you to have a commitment to yourself.
Mike Epperson, I'm the placement and career service developer here, AKA case manager. And I'm here to service you guys, any young adults between the ages of 18 and 24 who have any type of judicial history. And I'm here to service you, whether it's to help you get a job, take any type of vocational trainings, and to just help you take advantage of these opportunities. So feel free to come in whenever you please.
What got you involved in this life right here, helping?
Just working with the young adults is super gratifying. You know, when these guys come in and take, advantage of the opportunities that's offered to them, it makes the job easier. They say when you wake up and you love what you do, it's not really considered work. And when these guys come in and things work out, it just makes it all the better. So whatever it is, whether they need money, we can help you get a job. Whether they want to do higher learning, we can help you get vocational training. Whether you need your GED, we can help you get into the GED program. So it's like, the first step is that we need you to come meet us halfway, and then we can help you take care of the rest. So whatever your needs are, we are definitely here to serve.
People, man, I really want to let everybody know, one of the qualifications for this program is past or present criminal involvement. If you don't understand what that means, if you ever been arrested before between the ages of 18 and 24, if you on probation, if you currently going to court, these are the qualifications for you to come and get involved in this program. If you are a high school dropout, that's another qualification for you to come on out, man. Get your life together and let's get to this bag, man, in real time.
Okay. Pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you, bro.
So
Feel free to
now,
have a seat if you want, gentlemen. Make yourselves comfortable, yeah.
so now, Harper, you being from Schenectady, right? Mm-hmm. With this grant is for 4 years. They have they got to reach like 115 people within the 4 years.
Okay.
So we could pull from Schenectady and from wherever else that we know a person that's from 18 to 24 years old that need this, that want to do HVAC, plumbing. They go pay for the plumbing, the HVAC, all the stuff. And this is, so we call them equity game. Like I was just saying to you guys.
The people that are going to come through your program after they, I've always wanted to invent a program like this, basically. So there's no young tradesmen right now. Everybody that I deal with, they're all older. It's just they don't look like me and you. Yeah. It's just, and you can basically write your own check with this. Once you give somebody this program right here, you can go nationwide and literally write your own check. It's still a great opportunity. So if you can grab a child and you can run them through that program, and I'm able to look and see that child go through that program 3, 4, 5 years, and I'm able to pick out and say, damn, all right. Because I know the situation I'm in with trying to do real estate, you get to a point where you need money from certain places, this, that, and the third. So if I've been working with you guys and we got this kid and he's already back office minded and everything, it's like, all right, definitely. We're gonna funnel money his way. We're gonna make sure he wins and he's gonna be the one helping the program succeed even after that, because he's dragging kids in.
Yeah,
So
that's the name of it. Yeah.
Nah,
But yeah,
definitely.
it's just a little more backdrop on it. Yeah, it's 18 to 24-year-olds, past or present. You know, they could have been on like a JD or a Pins or something. Could I call it? Could have had one bad night. You know, I don't know. You got in a fight. You got a petty larceny. You got a DWI. Whatever.
Yeah,
You know,
it's
and then
easy.
nothing else
Yeah,
never
yeah.
happened, or you know, someone out of prison today, tomorrow, yesterday. Like,
yeah, we're gonna
not-
figure it out.
Yeah, like we won't. You know, everybody gets you know, a fair shake per se. You know?
So now, is there any other things that the young people would have to do to come into compliance with the program? Like if it's paperwork, if it's birth certificate or ID, what is needed?
Yeah, so for in terms of like intake, we need you know, picture ID.
So what if they don't have that? Because we're gonna bump into that issue.
Right. Then those are become case management, you know, matters. I mean, the easy unsuccessful thing is to say, we'll see you later. Figure, you know, come back when you have it. But we know that's not the answer. So.
Are we still able to sign them up if they don't have ID while the case manager is working on it?
We can like enroll them in terms of like, okay, we have your information, like you can come in here every day. Like we just
start getting started, but you won't be officially started until that paperwork is done.
yes, and then we can't spend any money on you.
Okay, so now I'm asking this question
Yeah.
because when I speak to young people, we gotta be very honest about what it is.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So,
It'll be-
like, you know what I'm saying? Nah, and I know that you guys know that, but this is
But
like
you don't, and
plain
they don't.
and
So yeah, 100%.
So like just ID,
Like an
They
ID
don't need-
of social, you know, and social security card, a birth certificate. You know, I guess we shoot for the moon sort of thing, you know.
So say if a young person does not have a birth certificate, would the case manager is allowed any
To help them
funds
get the birth
to pay for the birth certificate?
We could-
You could probably possibly find that out.
we could.
Because one thing that I did before in my programs when young people didn't have the ID, I was allowed to get a sheriff ID.
I was gonna say, it doesn't have
You
to
know
be
what I'm
like
saying?
a
It
New
don't
York-
have.
No, sorry, I should have been clear on that.
Okay, cool. Okay.
Yeah, but not to be
They
like
won't.
whatever about it, but in my experiences too, even when I worked in a halfway house back in the day, when it comes to government money, it's really, in some ways it's mind-boggling, like how it's just kind of like, don't just drive down the street and throw it out the window, but like for the sake of this, a prison ID would be fine, you know.
Yeah, we have participants. I was gonna say that.
See,
Yeah, we have
It
participants.
doesn't have to be a New York State non-driver ID, none of that.
See, that's where I'm at. you know
Like
what I
for the
mean?
judicial piece, you could walk in here and be
Speaking to
like,
these guys, we know, like, 'cause a lot of these guys are just
Yeah, we just
coming
had
out.
participants that
They
came
kind
in
of
with us
struggling
there.
with this.
hey, you got
And
your
this is the barriers that usually discourage people when
Yeah.
they're, because it's the little things that when you're trying to build on the foundation, just that little,
Yeah.
you get there and they're like, no, you can't. Some
Yeah.
people don't
That's enough.
run through the door.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, it's look at like, I don't know, like you see applications like, all right, you go into whatever to apply for some sort of assistance and packets like that. If you give that to 10 people, the law of averages tells you 3 of them are just going to say not even going to bother, and then you know whatever 2 may not fill it out, and then so already you have 10, and then before you know, in a matter of whatever, it funnels down to like 2 or 0. So
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, all those barriers, the little things, and I don't know.
It's getting demographics to actually come through the door and take advantage of it. The participants that we have come in, we do have like the success stories, whether it's like whether they got into work or they did the job trainings through the like the vocational trainings. Like for example, we have one female. We went and met her at Albany County, just to register, like do the regular application, knowing that she would get released in like 3 weeks, whatever. So her release date come and we're like, you know what? Like me personally, I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna give her a couple of days so she could like get a hot meal, go see her loved ones or whatever. Maybe like a day after she reached out to us, like, yo, I'm ready to get it going. All right. So she came into the office, like, how we doing right now? Sit down, consultation. What is it that you want to do? Whatever. Like, what's your path? I'm here to serve you. Whatever it is that you want to do. She's into cars. She's in a car club. We went through the schedule, what's available. She's like, oh, I'm going to do welding. It's a 3-week welding program, 40 hours a week. It's a 3-week course or whatever. She finished it, completed it. That gave her, mind you, she get the certificates for welding or whatever, which looks great, for jobs, The school offered her to come back to get her degree, her associates in welding. Like she did so great, like, yo, come back to school. So she got college credits now, you know what I'm saying? But instead, she wanted to go the money route and get a job where she found the welding job, which we helped her with. Like, we helped her build up her resume and all that other good stuff. And the welding job that she got now, they're actually teaching her like the masters of welding. So she's learning that while getting paid at the
How old
job.
is she?
She is 22, I want to say.
Yeah, and that's like what if you I don't know drew up like the ultimate play or whatever per se. Like that's if that was in the play. If this was a playbook, that's what it's supposed to look like. You know?
There's a lot of components
That's
probably with that because she probably had a decent foundation at home too that she came home to. Because it's like you can't skip over that foundation of having somewhere to live when you're coming from that environment. Have it's like you said a meal, and she might have had them couple things, and then that's big to get to that stepping stone right there.
Yeah, because on the complete other side, this one young CEO referred to Rob Carrillo, a guy from CEO, called him, emails one day to this kid. Kid comes in and the complete opposite end of the spectrum, going through everything. Do you have an emergency contact? And he's like, no. And it's like, dude, like if you were dying right now, who could I call? And he's like, I'm sorry, nobody. And it's just like, yo, what? So like then you get the whole, the whole other end where it's like, holy shit, like, wow. And then he left, gave him a bus pass, and never saw him again, sort of thing, But at least as of this date, you never know what happens in life. But yeah, that's the whole other end of it.
No, you definitely gonna get some success stories. You get your numbers up.
Yeah, and that's that's what that just feel like. Oh, it's just like we're sitting on like this golden egg here, and it's like, damn, how do we?
We here in Troy, New York, at the Passstone program, man. It's located at 84 Ferry Street. So what we doing here is I'm gonna lend Plug Nation Inc. support, our mobile support unit. We're gonna come here, we're gonna meet with these guys, and we're gonna help these guys build a whole outreach support system so we can get this program in our community up and going. It's a great program. It's offering great services for young people between the ages of 18 and 24. This is very important, man, in real time. So we're gonna get to work, man, and we're gonna do what we do.